Hey YouTube, Carlo here. Welcome to the vlog. Now, in the last episode, we talked about the upcoming off-white Nike sneakers that Virgil Abloh will be releasing in the next few months. And one of the comments that I got from you guys is that you wanted to see an episode like that or a video like that that talks about upcoming Yeezy releases. So for this episode, I'm going to share with you, based on my research, what are the upcoming Yeezys that you can expect to come out for the remainder of 2020. So if you're interested to pick up a Yeezy after the lockdown, this is the video for you. Let's go. Now, before we get started, let me just give a quick shout out to the sponsor of today's video, Rose Gold and Black. To those who don't know, Rose Gold and Black is a premium men's accessories brand based out of Australia. One of my favorite products is their beaded bracelet, and you will always almost see me wearing one every day. Apart from their beaded bracelets, they also have a great selection of necklaces, including this minimalist bar necklace, which you can easily wear to level up your style. Now, here's the great news. If you buy now, they actually are doing their 3rd year anniversary sale, and you can get 30% off your entire order. If you use the code Carlo on checkout, you get an additional 10% off, free worldwide shipping. Guys, check them out. Rose Gold and Black. Now, what I'll do for this video is I will break it down per silhouette or per type of Yeezy, because as you guys know, you have the 350s, you have the 700s V1, 2, and 3, and of course you have one of the latest ones, which is the 380s. And we'll start with this sneaker. Before we jump into the 380 colorways you can expect, quick refresher, this is one of the most comfortable Yeezys you can buy to date. Only issue that I have so far with it is that it is kind of hard to, slip your feet into them. There's no pull tab, and this one is just a bit hard to pull out. But apart from that, once you have it on feet, it is like walking on Tempur pillows. Now, based on what you could find online, you can expect to see at least 3 or 4 more colorways of the Yeezy 380 in the next few months. The first one being the ugliest one in my opinion, just based on the photos, which is the Yeezy Boost 380 Blue Oat. So think of the upper as mostly oat color, so different shades of brown, but there is a sharp contrast because there's some sort of like dark infrared blue that stretches along the lateral stripe of the sneaker, the same stripe that you see here, which is what Kanye and Adidas uses to do the contrast of colors. I just don't like the blue and brown. It kind of makes it look really weird. But hey, if that's your thing, that one should be coming out spring of 2020. SRP is $230. That's the Yeezy 380 Blue Oat. And this one is the one that I hate the most out of the colorways that are coming next. Now, if the Blue Oat is kind of too weird for you and kind of too loud, you have 2 very subtle options that are coming out as well. The next like subtler version is the Yeezy Boost 380 Sky Blue, which is scheduled for summer of 2020. And as the name implies, it's a mix of whites, grays, and sky blue. Easier to wear compared to the Blue Oats. But if you want the ultimate like easy wear Yeezy, this is just a black sneaker. This is the Adidas Yeezy Boost 380 Pepper, and it is a triple black, all black version of this particular sneaker. So if you are a fan of black shoes, this is the one that you should be watching out for if you also like the 380 silhouette. The official name is Pepper, so Yeezy Boost 380 Pepper, and the release date tentatively is August of 2020. I did also hear that they will be coming out with a reflective version of that, so if you hit it with flash, it should shine. Next, let's get to this silhouette. This is the Yeezy 700 MNVN or Minivan. By the way, I did a review on this. If you guys haven't seen it yet, I'll put a link down below. Now, there are currently 2 colorways of this particular shoe. This one is the black and orange. There is a triple black version as well. But there are 2 new colorways coming our way. The first one is called the Yeezy 700 Minivan Bone, which is, well, as you can expect from the name, bone white. So the upper, instead of the orange that you guys see here, is white, but the rest of it is still black, just like this particular shoe. Scheduled to release actually very soon, April 25, 2020. Again, the dates are not confirmed. They can change, so just watch out for the actual dates when they are announced. Alongside the Yeezy 700 Minivan Bone is supposed to be a Vault colorway of that, so all of you Vault fans should love this one. It's called the Yeezy 700 Minivan Phosphor, Phosphor. And this one is also scheduled to release April 25th. So instead of orange or white, the upper is out of Volt Green. So if that's your thing, then you might want to wait for that when it drops on April 25. In terms of really new silhouettes, we're expecting one new sneaker, which is called the Yeezy Foam Runner. There have been different sightings of this and postings of this in different color, from white to black to red. And this one is scheduled to hit stores spring of 2020. So if you want something new from Kanye's line, you might want to wait for this. But there have been a lot of criticisms and reactions thrown at it that it just looks like an overpriced piece of Crocs. And of course, now we get to everybody's favorite sneaker, which is the Yeezy Boost 350 V2. By the way, I still maintain to today that the best Yeezy 350 is still the V1 set. So that includes the Oxford Tan, the Moonrock Turtle Dove, and the Pirate Black. They just look so much better, more comfortable in my opinion, and the pull tab is amazing. But anyway, so this one, by the way, is the Desert Sage. If you didn't see my review of this one, I'll put the link somewhere up there. Now, what are the Yeezy 350 Boosts you can expect in the next few weeks and months? Now, the next one, which is also confirmed for a local release here in the Philippines, is the Yeezy Boost 350 V2 Linen. And Soul Academy has been teasing this on their Instagram account, so you can expect that they will be selling it on their website very soon, in the next few days. So this one, as the name implies, you have some sort of like cream sail dominant color for the upper, which is linen, and then you have a stretch of some sort of like blue, a little bit dots of dark blue stretching along the lateral side, as well as the lining of the collar, ankle collar. So this one, April 18, 2020, and Soul Academy, as I mentioned, has been teasing it. Now, scheduled for June, we have another Yeezy, which is called the Yeezy Boost 350 V2 Israfil. And this one is like black, white, gray with shades of brown. Nothing really too spectacular about it based on the leaked photos, and nothing that really gets me excited, so probably will pass on that. I'll probably try to buy it just to review it, but something that I'm not super stoked on buying. Now, the only Yeezy Boost 350 that I'm actually really excited about is the next one, which is the Yeezy Boost 350 V2 Zion. And this one uses some of my favorite colors. As you guys know, I'm a huge fan of brown. With this one, different shades of brown, from dark brown to chestnut brown to whatever mocha to dark brown or black, and then white. It just looks really dope. Again, in my opinion, tastes can vary, tastes can be different. Yeah, for some, who knows, some of you might even like the blue oat Yeezy 380 that I talked about earlier. Now, this one's scheduled to drop summer of 2020. And the Yeezy that a lot of people are expecting to drop Q4 is called the Yeezy Boost 350 V2 Oreo. It's basically dominantly black with shades of white all over the sneaker, kind of like an Oreo. And this one scheduled to drop fall winter of 2020, and just like everything else, it is $220. Now, there are other 350s that don't have leaked photos yet that have been circulating the net, and I really don't want to show like blank photos for now, so I'm only going to share with you guys what I found photos of. Now, to round things off, we have the Yeezy Quantum in the barium colorway. So this is your Yeezy basketball lifestyle sneaker that Kanye came out with in a new darker shade. So the first one that we saw, some sort of like white and black, while this one is more towards the dark green, almost like swamp green color. So this one scheduled to drop summer of 2020, so that should be maybe around July or August. So those are the anticipated Yeezys to drop in 2020. Which ones do you guys love the most? Let me know in the comment section down below. As for me, I personally am looking out for, like what I mentioned earlier, the Zion 350 Boost. The linen is something interesting. The foam runner, I just want to get to review for you guys. And definitely the barium, just again to be able to review. Apart from that, none of the 380s are calling my name right now. Probably have to wait until the official photos. I am kind of curious with the blue oats just because it looks crazy with the contrast of the blue and the different shades of brown. Hopefully, when you have it in hand, it looks better, but I'm not. We'll have to wait. You know, Kanye has this tendency of surprising us that the Yeezy that he actually comes out with are far better in person and in hand and on feet compared to the teaser photos. And for our power of words of wisdom of the day, I want to focus on the word relative. Hindi yun yung kamag-anak. Relative means it can be different for you, it can be different for me. There is no one way to handle this crisis. There is no one way, correct way for you to go through what we're going through right now with the COVID-19 and the home lockdown. Some people will deal with it by being positive, by being happy, by trying to look at the positive things, and that's okay. Some people will deal with it by being super negative, super sad. They get offended by positivity, they get offended with so many things, and that's okay because that's how they deal with things. Some people just don't give an F and will just coast along, and again, that's okay. That's how they cope. There is no one way, one true way to cope with this, because ultimately we are all wired differently. We are all wired a certain way. We react to different things differently. So my suggestion is you don't really have to be guilty with how you're going through things right now, because it is really a crazy difficult time. But what I would like to recommend is that you spend some time introspecting and reflecting on what matters the most, and think through what you should really be feeling and what you should be doing. Because the only worst thing then, not doing anything is really not having a plan or thinking about things. So pag-isipan nyo yan, pag nilay-nilayan ninyo, and if there's something that, sparks within you that you want to do during this time, then go ahead and do that. And with that said, I hope you guys are all doing good. As usual, peace, God bless, what's up, boom.